Come here, Mary Sue.
Good morning, Mrs. Duncan. Is Mary Sue ready?
Where's Linda Jo?
She's still sleeping in the loft.
I ain't surprised. She had a bad spell last night on account of a 2-year molars coming in. Brooks, you're gonna have to stop this. You know what the doctor done said to you, your seizures and all? One of these days this drinking's gonna take you out.
No, Desi, I got a handle. Just need the hair of the dog. Well, hair of the dog didn't never hurt nobody.
Oh, Brooks, that ain't how...
I'm going now, Desi. Not gonna be going long.
Yeah, right. Just like the last time.
You be respectful of your tall buck. Now that Ma's gone and run off and married that Bob Harker, you're the oldest one here. I got to know I can count on you.
Jimmy, I'm gonna walk to town, 'cause we need some flour and sugar, 'cause I'm fixing to do some baking when it cooled off this afternoon. And I might pick up me some yarn for my knitting while I'm in town, too.
There's a couple bottles on the kitchen counter. I owe them to Charlie Collison.
Now you know, Jimmy, I don't get myself involved in that business. I'll be back in a couple of hours.
Morning, Jimmy.
Morning, gentlemen. Y'all ways timely.
It's all here. Thank you, Jimmy.
Seasonable warm for spring, ain't it, Jimmy? Feels like July.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Duncan. You're so right.
I done greeted Sally Mae on the road. Looked like she was on her way to town. And I made a couple dimes this morning selling eggs to the neighbors. It ain't much, but we can use it. And so, thank you kindly for them cabbages and peas you've been giving me for my family. Helps keep the wolf from the door, like they say. Especially since my husband done gone off again.
It's all my pleasure, ma'am. Got something special for you today, in case you're interested. Very first of the crop. And some okras that's confused about what time of year it is.
Where them flavor opportunity tomato plants you was going on to me about. You know, the ones that are gonna make people jump up and whistle Dixie.
Like they say, Miss Duncan, there's two things money can't buy. Love and homegrown tomatoes. Fact is, the seedlings in the growing barn are already so beautiful, they knock your eyes out. Want to see them?
I think you're just wolfing me now, Jimmy. But I'll take a look. Mr. Reese! Mr. Reese? Morning, Miss Reese.
Good morning, Miss Duncan.
I do need to talk to you again about my problem, Miss Reese.
I understand, Miss Duncan, but please don't ask me anymore. I'm a good Christian woman. I bring life into this world. I don't end it. I'm sorry. I can't help you.
But Miss Reese,
Miss Duncan, I've been up all night delivering a baby, so pardon me. I need to be on my way home now. Good day, Miss Duncan. I reckon I'll be seeing you in the next few months.
but Miss Reese,
Mama, can I have a piece of that pineapple? I want to see what it's like.
no. These are for Linda Jo, for her school lunches. But you can drink the juice.
Hey, what's that over there on the porch? I do believe my eyes are seeing a nigger. Hey, come here, little nigger gal. I ain't gonna hurt you none. Where you come from? You drink some coffee and it done made you black and ugly?
Stepped in shit? I just stepped in a big...
What? Did you see that child on the road? She looked half wild to me, all ragged and scared. Ran off like a rabbit when I just looked at her. Poor little thing.
I ain't seen her, but I did meet our neighbor, Jimmy Brown, when I was coming back from town. He's something of a Gumby to that guy. He's social enough.
He colored like us?
Yeah, why you ask me that?
Well, I ain't never lived no place before where I had a colored neighbor on one side and a white one on the other. It ain't natural.
Now you gonna get used to it. Jimmy, he got a garden. He sell vegetables. He got a wife called Sally Mae. Maybe you'll make her acquaintance. Now I can see our other neighbors, them white folks, they really hit bottom. They so poor they look like they can't pay attention.
I'm not worried myself about them right now. I just can't stop thinking about that little girl. I wasn't close enough to get a good look, but she appeared to me like she ain't been bathed in months. And her hair, it's a crying shame.
It's gonna be all right, honey.
Did you see that child? You see what I mean? She just half wild. All ragged and scared.
Yeah, that little gal. Look like she getting the short end of the stick.
I seen her running around here even when she ought to be in school. She shouldn't be in them woods like she is. All alone? With all them rattlers everywhere?
You a soft heart, honey. Trying to watch over every child that crosses your path.
Morning, Mr. Brand.
Morning, Jimmy. How's production?
Mighty fine, mighty fine. This new distiller we got, I'm making 10 more bottles a week. We'll be able to move into Midville in no time at all.
That's what I like to hear. I got a fella up in Midville who's ready to go when you're ready to deliver. But when do you think that'll be?
About middle of next week.
You got anything for me today?
Sure do, sir. Short on cash, about 6 bottles worth this time.
Why's that?
Mr. Duncan, he's sure to pay me.
Mr. Mr. Duncan's been drinking more than he's been selling lately. He's been drunk all over town, so what I hear. He's become a liability that needs to be handled.
I do understand, Mr. Brand. Just give it a few more days and I'll take care of it. I know Mr. Duncan's been peeping through his liquors, but he generally straightened himself out.
I don't know, Jimmy, why you keep defending that guy. Mr. Duncan's nothing but a cheap drunk. He's starting to eat into our profits. You're my best producer, so I guess I'll give you a couple of days to get him in line. But then the hammer is coming down.
Yes, sir, Mr. Brand.
Remember, Jimmy, if you can't get him in line, my boys here'll do it for me.
Mama!
Oh, Brooks. Oh, Brooks, no. Stop it. You hang in here now. Come on. Come on now. Come back now. Come on. Brooks. Brooks. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? Stop it right now. Brooks Duncan, you stop it right now. I can't do this by myself.
I swear, Ma, ever since we got married, you done changed. Can't do nothing right. You're just like your mama. You ain't do nothing on time. Hurry up with that valise. Shit, Mom! What the hell are you doing? Pick all this shit up. Oh my God, stop your crying. I'll give you something really to cry about. You hear me? Hurry up. I gotta go back into town and find me some work.
If you're looking for work, there's a rich lawyer in town who's probably offering a job. His name is Mr. Quillen Brand. He lives just a few miles from town.
There better be. Mr. Brand here?
Yes?
Excuse me, sir. I heard you might have some work available.
What kind of work do you have in mind?
Well, I can do just about anything. I can take care of people that are fixing to cause you problems, if you see what I mean. It's just that me and my wife, we just moved here in my wife's mother's house, Mrs. Duncan.
You Miss Duncan's son-in-law?
Yes, sir.
Real shame what happened to your father-in-law. Oh, thank you, sir. Yes, it was a sad day indeed. I just come to help best I can. I know you need the work, but this is a small town. There ain't no jobs available. What'd you say your name is? No, Bob Hawker, sir. You strike me as a man who's willing to work hard, so I might have something I can offer you. I got a business on the side, and you might be able to help me with. Mr. Duncan was one of my employees, but seeing that he's no longer with us, you might be able to take his place. But you got to keep it on the down low. Yes, sir. I need to come back to me tomorrow about this time and talk to my business partner, Jimmy. We'll be round back. Jimmy runs things for me in this town as I have businesses in several towns. I can't thank you enough, sir. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow on time. And what do you say his name was, Jimmy? I'll be back here, meet Jimmy tomorrow, too. Thank you so much.
How'd it go, Bob?
Well, I think I got me some work, but ain't shit going on in this godforsaken town. I mean, how I let you convince me to come here, I'll never know. I mean, this place just ain't right. Some nigger thought he had the right to holler at me when I was on the road. I mean, what kind of place has white folks and niggers living side by side like this on this road right here?
They keep to themselves.
That nigga on the road don't came out hanging by himself. That boy is fixing to be put in his place real quick.
Please don't start nothing, Bob. We just got here. And my mama wants
Bitch, I don't need your back talk. I wasn't raised to live with no niggas. This here supper?
Since Brooks died, ain't got much to go around.
Excuse me? Excuse me, sir. I heard you're the fella to talk to in town about getting some lightning from to settle my nerves.
Evening, gentlemen. This here's the freshest white lightning available. As it was made from the Indian corn just picked this morning from my own garden.
Jeremiah, it's April, a little early for corn reciting.
Well, cousin, my Uncle Earl used to grow pumpkins as big as car engines.
Ain't got nothing to do with it, Jeremiah. Plus, pumpkins and corn are two different things.
You're so right, gentlemen. I thought it was very puzzling too. So I leaned down to one of them ears while it was still hanging on the stalk. They his, you know. That's why they call them ears. And I said, how come you're ripe already? And you knows what it said to me?
Wait. They call me because they can hear us? Nah, you just messing with us, right, Jimmy? Ain't you? Well, I ain't about to believe none of this unless you tell us what they done told you. I just didn't fall off the turnip truck yesterday.
It's turnip truck, Jeremiah. Turnip truck,
Well,
Jeremiah.
you're always trying to make me look stupid. Go, let's go!
Gentlemen. We ain't got no time for scuffle. You want to know what that corn then secretly told me? It said, you're not the man to put up for tomorrow for what you can enjoy today. So it knows we has to hurry. And I got to be hurrying too myself, gentlemen. So is you gonna buy some of this fine brew or not?
This nigga's your business partner? Mr. Brand, I hate to tell you, but I think you're doing business with the wrong folks. I ain't working with no nigga.
Hold it right there, Bob. You're looking hard for work, right? But from what I can see, you ain't got no rich uncle who's gonna step up and buy your victuals for you, am I right? And don't look to me like you can stay away too long without your booze. So I suggest you change your thinking here. And I can tell you right now, there ain't no jobs available in this town. Jimmy here sees that we're supplied with white lightning real steady like. Your job is selling. Get 1 bottle free for every 3 you sell, and some cash in the barrelhead besides. If you're not interested, I'm sure that...
No, sir. I'll take the job. I gotta feed my family.
Until his untimely demise, your father-in-law, Mr. Duncan, had no problem working with Jimmy. So I reckon you shouldn't either. A lot of fellas looking for work. You're just lucky that you're Mr. Duncan's kin, and I'm a generous man. You will be dealing with Jimmy to get your supplies. And if there's any problem at all, you will be dealing with me. And I assure you, that will not be a happy moment for you. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, sir. Maud, I done got me a job, but it's beyond my understanding why I gotta work with that nigga, Jimmy Brown. It's because he's in cahoots with that damn lawyer in town. But if we want to eat, I ain't got no choice. It's a damn nation. Maud, I don't understand. Why I gotta work with that nigga neighbor of ours, Jimmy Brown? I mean, it's because in cahoots with that damn lawyer back in town. But if we want to eat, I ain't got no damn choice. It's damnation. I gotta go do something. Mary Sue, she can go help me with it.
What do you need Mary Sue's help with, Bob?
What'd you say, bitch? You trying to talk back to me?
No, sir.
Who's the man in this house? Hmm?
You are, sir.
I can't hear you.
You are, sir.
You know what it means to be a man? Hmm? It means a man's a man! The man does what he wants! Girl, let's go.
Hey there, little girl. How you doing? Lord, ain't nobody watching over that child? Something is definitely wrong with that poor girl.
You writing your mama? Tell about our new place.
No, I just came across that little girl again. It's shameful. Ain't nobody caring for that child. And I can see she ain't going to school. The authorities need to know. She is a child of God, and ain't no child of God should be suffering like that.
Now, it's surely a shame, honey. But we new here in this town. You sure you want to get us tangled up in something like this?
Ain't nobody gonna know who this letter come from. You know me. I got to do what I knows is right.
Jimmy, I don't finish selling those few bottles you gave me, so I figured I'd swing by, grab a few more, save myself a trip later.
Good. You here to bring me my money?
I got that back at the house.
I done already give you 2 weeks worth, and you ain't brought me no money at all. That ain't how we do business. Mr. Brand boy is gonna come around here today asking for your share of the sales, and what I'm gonna tell him?
Yeah, I don't know. I told you I got back at the house.
That ain't gonna work for Mr. Brand. I'm telling you, Bob, you digging yourself a hole you ain't gonna never get out of.
Evening, Jimmy.
Evening, Miss Duncan.
Anything growing in that barn you want to show me?
Come on in.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Wynn from the County Social Service. We got a report about a little color girl that doesn't attend school. She's just been running around wild, more or less. I thought it might be one of your neighbors. She might belong to one of your neighbors hereabouts. But I thought maybe you could direct me and tell me. Oh.
You run along now.
Is that your child?
Yes.
Does she attend school?
No, ma'am.
Well, it's against the law for her not to go to school. There's a school for colored children just down the road.
Well, I couldn't. I mean, I don't believe. I
understand, Mrs. Duncan. Maybe we could find a place for her to be with her own kind where she could go to school. Well, I'll be back in a week or two to check on the situation. Good day, Mrs. Duncan.
Bob hasn't done paid me nothing, Mr. Brand. I think he just drinking up the profits. And I'm missing a few bottles from the barn as well.
This ain't how it's gonna go. My boys will take care of this. Where's Maud at?
She'll be back in a few minutes. She's delivering the laundry we did from Mrs. Jones. We barely have 2 nickels to rub together. Bob, it doesn't look like they're paying you too good at that job you got. And you ain't helping us much coming in drunk like this all the time.
You want to talk, Desi? Everybody knows that you laying with that nigga Jimmy Brown. He's Mary Sue's daddy. You nigga whore. I'm taking Linda Jo.
You are not taking Linda Jo. You are not going to lay a hand on her.
Watch your mouth, woman!
No!
There's Joey looking for you. I just went into the middle of the road. What have you done, Bob?
Oh, piece of shit.
We looking for Bob.
He ain't here.
You best not be lying to me, ma'am.
I'm telling you, he ain't here. I don't know where he is.
I'll tell you what, we're gonna go look for him. And if we do not find him, we'll be back.
Jimmy! Come on out, boy. Now listen here, boy. I know you're Mary Sue's daddy. I can have you strung up faster than flies on shit. So, I need you to get killing Bramboys off me.
Piss to me, Bob. You just talking through your hat. Anyways, I can't make Quillenbrand do nothing. So you just needs to get off of my property.
Yes. What is it?
Pardon me, ma'am. This morning early, my husband and we found a fella dead in the woods by a house. I seen him coming from your house a few times and figured he must be your kin. My husband had gone to town to tell him what happened.
No. He my daughter husband.
Good morning, Mrs. Duncan. I'm here to see if Mary Sue's enrolled in school.
No, ma'am, she ain't.
Don't you think it would be better for her to be with her own kind? She could be in a colored foster home where she could play with kids her own kind and she'd be enrolled in school.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty then. I have some papers that I'll need you to sign. And I'll get some clothes and some shoes into my car and you can get her ready. I'll be back in a couple hours.
I'm gonna put this on you. That lady from the county is gonna come back and take you off somewheres.
Are you coming too, Mama?
No. You're just... she's just gonna take you. And you're,
Are you ready, Mary Sue?